I'm the founder of Widya Luvtari Indonesian dance group. I have been dancing since I was 4 years old, and I taught a lot of traditional dance back in Indonesia. I thought, why not I share my experience and knowledge with young people here, as well as helping the community. Widya Luvtari was established in 2014. We are based in Geelong. We do dance practice, private lesson, school workshop, and performances. We have been performing around Victoria and other states as well. We have partnership with gamelan dan anda, which is instrument Balinese gamelan. Also, we have associate with the Malay community and Barwan Health Foundation. We have performed everywhere, as well as teaching dance from school to school. We will see so many people have some feedback positive about our activities, and some speakers would like to share their feedback to you guys. Our dancers, from children to adult, male or female, without experience. We love to nurture our culture by introducing our traditional dance in Australia. The costume that we wear varies from different islands. Very beautiful, as you can see from the photos and the video today, and I hope you love it.
dancing when I was in high school, a long time ago. And I started doing costumes, I think around 2004. Yeah, 2004.
Yeah, so
And I had created a dancing group. Nowadays, a full-time job as an event manager for a hotel. I'm running all the major events in the hotel, so this is part of my my hobby or my interest or my what do you call it? My dedication to my cultural root. So to showing Indonesian culture to Australian community. We all come from somewhere, so we have to cherish and what do you call it? Cherish and maintain your cultural background. So sometimes I'm dancing together with Widya Luvtari, and sometimes I'm wearing my costume for the video dance performance. It was, I think, Widya Luvtari idea, and then I over my assistant to make it glamour with costume that I have. I think costume is just like the first impression for someone to get attention before you do any performance. So if you have a like stunning, eye-catching costume that make people willing to or desire to watch what you're gonna do, like what dance you're gonna do.
So Gamelan Down Under, just like Widya Luvtari, is an association, incorporated association. We're a community organisation, and we get together to learn, rehearse and perform the traditional music of Bali, which is the gamelan music, the large gong chime instruments that come from Bali. Well, that is, we used to get together to rehearse, just like everybody else. We're working from home now. Amazingly, we've managed to keep some lessons going via video link up. People have an instrument at home. We split up the whole orchestra just before the first lockdown. So we're keeping some rehearsals going and thinking about ways that we can play together in the future. Look, you got to have dancers and you got to have gamelan. The gamelan needs dance, the dancers need gamelan. There is music for us that is designed to be just instrumental, but a large part of the tradition in Bali and throughout all of Indonesia and around a lot of the world is that music is connected to the dance and dance is connected to the music. I think for Australian audiences, when we perform with live dancers, it all just makes so much more sense to them because it can sound and look a little bit different to what they're used to hearing and seeing. But it probably works both ways, I imagine. Dancers with a recorded backing, you think, oh, there's some music going on, and I guess that's why they're moving at that speed and in certain ways. But with a live orchestra right there on stage with the dancers, you can see the interaction, you can understand why things are happening. And definitely when we're playing the music, oh, that's very interesting sounding music, I wonder why it changes or why it stays the same. When you've got live dancers in front, you can see why we change and what's going on. And it's a real communication in real time between the dancers and the musicians. It feels complete when we're all together. Okay, so we were fortunate enough to get funding from the City of Melbourne annual arts grant to put a project together, and we decided our design was to put a concert on for free for people to come to the City of Melbourne. Down on South Bank, there's a large structure there called the Red Stairs. It's a large stage area that's kind of a large flat area and then a tiered section up the back. And so together, Gamelan Down Under and Widya Luvtari dancers, we put together quite a large concert, I've got to say, of traditional works of Balinese music with dance. And we actually managed to split the grant into two sections. We performed earlier in the year in the daytime and later in the year in the evening, as our original plan was, when our guest artist was able to come out from Bali. And I was astounded by the number of dancers, the Penari, the people that Rini was able to put together in your community, and the number of dances, the actual compositions that you were ready to change costume, get back on stage and perform in really large numbers. This wasn't just one or two people per dance. You ran backstage, changed costumes, and suddenly there was 8 of you there in a brand new costume. And I have to admit, I think we planned too many pieces of music for the orchestra, but you managed to perform so well with all of the pieces that we wanted to play. We absolutely love working with Widya Luvtari. You're just like us. You're the dance version of our music organisation. You bring people in who have Indonesian historical heritage, like, you know, they have connections to Indonesia, as well as people who live here just have no previous connection, but they find that it's really interesting to them. So it's basically anyone is welcome as long as they're willing to give it a go. And that's the same with us. We just love this music and we want more people to give it a try. And I'm always happy working with Widya Luvtari because you make such an effort and you're so well prepared. Probably it needs to be explained that we have a repertoire of tunes that we're ready to play, and they just happen to coincide with many of the dance pieces that you've learned, or at least that's what I think. Perhaps you're going way out of your way to prepare costumes and dances just to suit the pieces that we've learned, but it seems we've got a real connection. So I definitely would love to get back to live performances with Widya Luvtari as soon as it's safe to do so. In the past, you've been so generous coming to Melbourne to suit us, but we would love to take the music to Geelong if we could, because we're all about spreading the music and spreading the culture around for all Australians to check out. And it's definitely our turn to come to you.
Widya Luvtari had been sort of involved with a lot of things. Gala Day Parade, and we did quite a lot of shows and events, including the Widya Luvtari and other multicultural groups. So now they are our leaders. Without them we are just nowhere. As soon as the things will go under control for this virus currently, definitely we are going to go and do a few other events next year. And also we will be including this couple of other hospitals in this region. One of them is Epworth and the other one is St. John of God. I've already spoken to them and I have already supported. This year I have already supported all 3 hospitals. So they already got the finance from my side. In future, without the Widya Luvtari and other groups will perform, it will be very difficult for us to do the shows and events for this particular hospital. So we do need the Widya Luvtari to head these events.
I'm into Indonesian dancing because I think it's fun and challenging and brings out the best in me. My experience of dancing is Aged Care, Lunar New Year Festival in Point Cook, the Rice Festival, Gala Parade, restaurants, and much more. Sometimes it gets a little daunting at times.
What I like about performing is I like wearing the unique costumes and I like showing others the Indonesian culture through dance.
I'm learning Indonesian dance because it's fun, I make new friends, and I learn about the culture. Come on everybody,
Let's try dance together with Widya Luvtari.